What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Addicted to Madden channel. Got some more gameplay for you. We got the Rams, and I'm glad to I'm glad that somebody picked the Rams. The Rams, I think, are actually the lowest rated team in this game. So I have a lot of respect for this guy to again put a ranked game on the line, and for using the worst team. I mean, I used to do that back in I think it was Madden 13 actually, and I would use whoever the worst team was, whoever the lowest rated team was that week after the updates, just to challenge myself. I mean, yeah, I want to win. I want to win just as much as everybody else does. I like the challenge of beating people with an inferior team. So this guy seems like my kind of guy. He's using a very inferior team. I mean, the Panthers. The reason why I picked the Panthers is just because I like the mobile quarterbacks, and they have two of them. So that's why I like using the Panthers. But otherwise, I mean, I would use an inferior team. If there was a really really bad team that had a pretty mobile quarterback, like mobile enough to do some effective read option stuff with him, then I would use them. But there really isn't, so that's why I'm using the Panthers. So he's and he's a really good player. You saw that punt that he laid down on the 2-yard line, and then you saw that kick return that he had. And he's running the screen here, so he knows how to move the ball. He's a really really good player. And the reason why I titled this it's Sam Friggin Bradford is because Sam Bradford is not he's not a mobile quarterback. He gets a touchdown right there. I was hoping to get that pick, but nevertheless, Sam Bradford is not a mobile quarterback. But you will see in this game, he will break contain not once but multiple times in this game. And I always do the QB contain. Like if you hold R1, I'm speaking in PS4 language here. If you hold R1 and then hold L2 and then press R1. That gives you the QB contain. He gets this pick six here. This was a bad Cam this was a bad throw by Cam. I'm not taking the blame for that. I made the right read and the right throw. It's just that Cam didn't. He threw it behind the receiver, so that's why he was able to come pick it off. That's the thing. You have to be careful with those out routes. Is if you throw an out route behind the receiver, it's going to get picked off every time, and it's probably going to the house, and that's what happened there. So that was unfortunate for me, because now with 2 minutes left to go in the half, I'm trying to drive it down the field, and probably the best I'll be able to do is just tie it. So then going into the second half, and I can't remember who gets the ball, but I could have been going into the second half with the lead, but now it's going to be at best a tie. So hit Tolbert there, and then I'm inside the 10-yard line, and I just ran the ball out of a pistol there. And then he gets me with the sack, or well, it wasn't a sack, but I ended up having to settle for the field goal. So things did not go the way I really wanted to go. Right there, he gets the fumble, or he fumbles it, but I don't recover it. But that's the end of the half anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we're here in the second half now, and he's got the lead. But I have the ball. I'm gonna milk as much clock as I possibly can. I still can control the game, maybe. Even though I don't have the lead. I mean, if I can score, milk the clock, he'll score probably, because like I said, he's a good player, and so I'm going to try to set it up where I have the ball last, where I could score last, and then therefore go on and win the game. But I ended up scoring a lot earlier than I thought I would, and then I kicked the ball out of bounds there by accident. Not sure how I did that, because I usually have enough power to get into the end zone, but it's okay. So right there, Sam Bradford breaks containment, and he would have been sacked for a big loss. And against me, with since I usually play zone, if I can get one sack on you, if I can get you to like 2nd and 20 or 3rd and 20, and you see another break of containment right there too. That was really pissing me off that he was able to do that. But anyways, if I can get a sack on you and make it so that you're like 2nd and 20 or 3rd and 20, then that's pretty much it. You're not gonna. Most people don't end up converting the 3rd or 4th down after that, because then I just drop everybody back, and it's hard to convert off of that. So he ends up scoring, and so he's got the lead now. And my goal here is to try to milk this entire 4th quarter. And I mean, because it's the end of the 3rd quarter right now, I'm hoping I can milk the 4th quarter as long as I don't, do anything stupid or turn the ball over, I should be able to do that. I always have chew the clock as my tempo, so I could do that. So slowly but surely moving up the field here, short passes and combining with a little bit of running. I mean, he's kind of dropping his zone back anyway, so I can't really go deep down the field even if I wanted to. But halfway through the fourth quarter, I tried to hit Olsen over the middle there, but that almost got picked off too. But I ended up catching him in the corner here. So I really tried to milk this clock, but 2 minutes to go, I ended up scoring too soon. I gave him 2 full minutes to just go right down the field, and but what am I gonna do? I mean, the touchdown was there. I had to take it. I can't. I mean, unless I was gonna dive on the 1 yard line and then try to just make him use some timeouts, but he still would have used up all of his timeouts, and then he'd still have 2 whole minutes to just go down the field, even if he didn't use any, without even needing timeouts. So he's and that's exactly what he's doing. He's just going right down the field. Like I said, he's a very good player. When he decided to pick the Rams, I knew he was going to be a good player, unless he was just a really good, unless he was just a very die-hard Rams fan. Right there, I felt like I should have gotten a sack, but certainly the pick I should have had right there, and that would have ended the game. He only had 2 timeouts. I could have just ran out the clock, but he ends up, it's a drop pick, and drop picks, they hurt, man. I mean, you gotta make the play. When the ball is thrown to you, you've got to make the play. So he's, like I said, 15 seconds left. It's pretty much inevitable. He's going to score. I get the sack there. Unfortunately, I don't get a fumble, but it's just more time for him to score eventually. So now there's only 8 seconds left. He squibs it to me, and he actually should have kicked it long, because I still have time to complete 2 passes here. Now right there to Olsen, normally he would hang on to that, and then I would have called a timeout and then just thrown another pass, like another streak or something. But I have to go for the Hail Mary here, even though I catch it on the 3. So he ends up winning. He was a good player. It was a good game, and I've got more videos coming. Thanks for watching.